Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi said, the earth has everything for everyone's needs, but not for everyone's greed. So, time to make a change, starting with oneself.
What shows do you watch on Sony? Kapil Sharma? Tarak Mehta, okay, great. Any more? Shark Tank, wow. Master Chef.
Specifically Manali area की बात करें या in general we speak about Kullu district, it is definitely one of the most beautiful districts in the state.
I think this is one of the most beautiful, of course, tourist destinations, one of the most beautiful mountain landscapes we have in our country. It has to be maintained well.
But whenever I travel to Manali, I feel like you see these beautiful mountains and these beautiful sceneries.
Manali is a hill station that was created after independent India was created. It's not something that we have inherited from the colonial powers. So it's a particularly interesting situation because there are some parts of it that are absolutely phenomenally beautiful.
And the moment you look down, you know that there's this जैसे खाई होती है ना, I feel like I can imagine people just standing there and eating and just throwing it there. So that's heartbreaking for sure.
And there are bits that are really filthy and dirty, and in fact the worst thing is driving into Manali. The first thing you see and smell is a huge garbage dump right at the entry of the city, of the town.
So one of the biggest issues that we face in the area is how do we maintain the ecological balance in the area.
I think the key challenges are sensitization and awareness.
Equal amount of, I think, work has to happen by the locals, by the tourists.
I'm so glad that we have people here who are taking care of this, that nobody litters like that, and they are taking care of their surroundings.
During the process of shoot, how to manage the waste and how to minimize at the same time. This is the core focus of the 20 days that we are sort of focusing on.
Now this issue is not just limited to film crews, but बहुत सारे जो tourists भी यहाँ पे आते हैं या जो यहाँ की local population भी है उनके साथ भी it has been our endeavor on a regular basis to continue to educate people to make sure that there is they don't litter waste everywhere outside.
See, we've become very aware now, of course, when we are trying to, as a shooting production, we have lots of people, we travel, and we are trying to also explore India's interiors, exteriors, jahan pe bhi hum jaate hain, we want to show it in the most beautiful manner because we have such kind of landscape all across India, whether it's northeast, I've shot in the mountains, near the beaches, everywhere.
The idea is always to motivate film industry wherever they go to shoot something, that how to minimize their footprints while doing the shoot and how to leave a good message, how to manage their waste, how to reduce their footprint. This is the initiative that has been taken by Healing Himalayas and Sony Pictures. This is, for us, this is our first time.
And we ensure that whatever waste that is generated, it does not go to landfill. Are you aware what is a landfill? So we ensure that whatever waste we generate does not go to landfill, but goes to a recycling facility.
तो पहला स्टेप है कि जितना भी हम प्लास्टिक कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं उसे कम करें. हमारे जितने कपड़े हैं उतने हम जितना ज़्यादा रीयूज़ हो सकता है उनका रीयूज़ करें. मैं जिस एनजीओ के लिए काम करती हूँ उसने पिछले 6-7 सालों में 8 लाख टन प्लास्टिक वेस्ट इकट्ठा किया है और उसे रिसाइकल किया है.
This is not waste actually. For so many people it's not waste. For many it is. For example, clear plastic, multi-layer packaging plastic. You eat chips and the packaging is called multi-layer packaging plastic, MLP. So डस्टबिन से जब आप डाल देते हैं डस्टबिन में, उसके बाद उसके साथ क्या होता है? So 75 टन हम यहाँ पे एक महीने में वेस्ट कलेक्ट करते हैं, जो कि मटेरियल के तरीके में रीयूज किया जाता है. So that's why we wanted to show you guys एक ऐसा सेटअप होता है, स्मॉल स्केल सेटअप.
और क्या करोगे प्लास्टिक पोल्यूशन कम करने के लिए? प्लास्टिक की चीज़ें कम खरीदेंगे. अगर खरीदते हैं तो उनको लिटर नहीं करेंगे, फेंकेंगे नहीं ना इधर उधर. नहीं जी.
But unfortunately the weather could not enable us to do that. But so we thought we could do a small meet and greet with everyone here.
ठंडी उतनी लग रही है जितनी मुझे लग रही है, मुझे ज़्यादा लग रही है.
एक्टर.
IPS officer.
Super, amazing.
Footballer.
पुलिसमैन. श्योर ही कैसे लग रहा है? ठीक है, बहुत बढ़िया. थैंक यू सो मच, आप इधर आए.
I think the biggest change that I see is waste segregation. When day one we put up bins and people were just discarding, and there were people from your team who were standing and directing people to segregate the waste. I don't think it was that big a success on day one and day two. I think your team was a bit dejected with what was going on. But as during the course of this thing, people have started to sort of pay attention to it and are doing it consciously now.
Taking care of our environment should be like everyone's concern, right? So I don't think there should be a lot of hard work put in by the production people that, oh, you need to take care of the environment. I think this is something that everybody should be doing.
इंसानियत के तौर पे एक इंसान को सबसे पहले अपने आसपास का जो वातावरण है या पर्यावरण है उसकी देखरेख करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. तो अगर आप फिल्म क्रू में हैं तो ठीक है, अगर आपको बता दिया जाए कि देखिए आप प्लास्टिक कैरी ना करें या आप यहाँ वहाँ लिटर ना करें, जो चीज़ें आप लेके आए हैं उसका इस्तेमाल करें.
From that perspective, if a film crew is doing it, they are maintaining themselves very well, और वो ensure करें कि they don't lose any footprint behind. So I'm sure कि वो that also motivates a lot of tourists who are coming to visit the place.
I think the team leaders, such as the directors, the actors, should take the lead, and because they influence a lot of people, at least let's start by influencing your own community, your own team with whom you shoot for a long time, and that's where it should start. But nonetheless, it's a very good initiative that we have jointly taken up, and hopefully this message will be loud and clear to most of the production houses, and also the people who work these production houses locally, especially the linemen who arrange everything, caterers who manage the food, how to again ditch single-use plastic cutlery and switch to biodegradable cutleries. So these are small messages, but it will create a lot of noise around it.
And on this set, I actually saw somebody yesterday. My room overlooked where the lunch was being served, and I saw this gentleman standing next to the bin where the people came to leave their dishes and saying, empty out your dish into this, put your dish here and put your spoon here. I mean, that's a no-brainer, yaar.
Here also they have a bin for dry waste and the wet waste, and I read somewhere smoking area is different so that nobody keeps the butts, throws the butts there. So this unit has been very good. I hope all the units are like that.
मैं तो पहली बार ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस कर रहा हूँ इतने दिनों फिल्मों में काम करते हुए कि किसी सेट पे एक ऐसी एक टीम आई हुई है जो लोगों को जागरूक कर रही है इस चीज़ के बारे में.
But I do see a change. That's also true. There are people who are getting more aware of it. There are companies which are enforcing rules as best they can. But a huge mental change has to be done amongst all of us Indians.
Reaching out to kids, it's one of the best things because, of course, like they're gonna spread that in future. They will have it as a practice. They will have it as a discipline, and if they have it, then of course you know that your future is much more secure.
So I really would like to thank you people for this, and also Healing Himalayas, who are putting effort along with you to make sure कि आप लोगों ने अपनी तरफ से ये शुरुआत की कि when you are shooting here you make sure all your waste whatever you are generating is properly being segregated, और उसको as we say कि आप कहीं पे भी जाते हैं तो don't leave your footprints behind. आप वहाँ पे कुछ छोड़ के मत जाइए. जो भी आप वहाँ पे लेकर आ रहे हैं, please take it back properly and make sure it is taken back to the waste disposal site or solid waste site, whatever it is.
So it's not light, camera and action. It should be light, camera and eco action.
Lights, camera, eco action.
Lights, camera, eco action.
Lights, camera, eco action.
Light, camera,
Eco action.
light, camera, eco action.
It's time to say lights, camera, eco action.